Hi, everybody. My name is Marie, and I'm going to be discussing a topic in events and meetings that isn't specific to unique venues. I've come across two articles that are pertaining to the subject, and I found these articles to be pretty interesting, so I'm hoping that you do as well. The first article is titled Thinking Outside the Box for Unique Venues and Ideas, and it goes into depth about how this certain trend is expanding and becoming a highly competitive area in events and meetings. I found it really interesting, which the author brings up points about how it's important to really know your group. Something that is found really astonishing to one group of people may not be found as interesting to another group of people. The author also brings up another point in which, in this day and age of 2019, technology is, of course, often being used. However, the wow factor is not the technology itself, it's how you apply the technology and incorporate into the event and the surroundings of the unique venue that you have decided to tie it with. The third point that I found really interesting as well is how the theme can basically come from the world around you and what you observe and what you see, and you can take it all in and it can be mixed into the emotions and the desires of the group, bringing it back to knowing your group. The second article is titled The Rise of Non-Traditional Event Venues, and this article goes into even more depth about how this trend is remaining to be the most popular option for event professionals. This trend of unique venues is forever ongoing, and the demand is only rising as the competition is forever growing. Something that really stuck out to me in this article was that a study that was found in which the application known as Airbnb is even being used for businesses and business meetings for temporary use. And it's also increased this usage for Airbnb by 44% in the second quarter of 2016. The second point in this article that I found pretty interesting was bringing us back to technology again. And it basically explains how event planners go online and use phones, to computers, tablets, to access all sorts of online research to discover these new venues. These applications provide location services and also have the option to leave reviews and read reviews from prior users and prior people that have accessed these unique venues. The third point is another percentage that is also increasing. These unique venues, it's increased by 3.8% in 2017, and it keeps increasing as other trends are remaining relatively flat and not being used as much. I believe that this trend has many pros versus cons. One pro that I really believe in is that this trend of unique venues is really bringing new light to everyone's eyes and ideas and really stretching our minds to what we have thought was possible. I don't really see any cons to the trend because it's kind of like a game to professional event planners, and I can see how it could be really fun to find these really unique venues and to really bring something possible to the table. And I know the competition could get rocky, which could be a little con, but I don't know of any negative major impacts as of yet. But to sum it up, this trend isn't going downhill from here on out, and it's forever showing us that anything is possible.